everybody. Welcome back to Tech Sheck. And we continue to bring you very unique, interesting, fun, and cool companies from Pakistan. And with that, today, I want to introduce Raza Afzal from Truck It In. How are you today?
Hi, thank you, Farooq, for the warm welcome and including us in the cool companies category. So it's very heartening to be talking to people like you on these forums.
Well, we appreciate you coming on and sharing your story. And with that, let's just jump right in, Tech Check style. Tell us more. What's Truck It In all about?
Truck It In is basically a platform which seeks to connect B2B shippers and truckers, right? In
Okay.
Pakistan, it's a massive opportunity which is being done very traditionally, which means it's being done very inefficiently. So there's an opportunity for tech players like us to come in and really help improve efficiency in this massive logistics sector of the country.
Very cool. Very cool. So tell me a little more. What exactly are you guys doing? How are you facilitating technology in the space?
So the way this works is we help shippers connect with truckers directly. Currently, what happens is there are six intermediaries which are in the middle, which help a shipper connect with a trucker. We're using technology to eliminate these intermediaries and bring about efficiency in this platform. Our focus remains on the first mile, the second mile, and the third mile journeys. We're basically helping shippers as and where it's required to help them bring more visibility to the business that they're doing and bring about efficiencies.
Great. And on that note, I've heard of other concepts. How is the competitive front?
It's insane. And that's the best bit, right? This is a very crowded space, a lot of regional and local interest. But I think the market is so fragmented, both at the trucker side and at the shipper side, that there is ample opportunity for everybody to carve out a space for themselves and be sustainable.
Very interesting. So, how did you guys come about this? What made you look at this sector?
So when the three of us, Samad, Heather, and myself, when we started thinking about what it is that we want to do of our own, there were a few axes or few areas that we wanted to focus on. Number one was again, whatever we wanted to do it big, right? Scale was important for us. Number two was the impact that you want to create, and number three was the ability that we have to execute on the framework that we are able to come about with, right? So in all these places, trucking and logistics was the place where we could see a lot of overlap. In terms of scale, it is second to none, right? It's 8 to 10% of our GDP. In terms of opportunity, in terms of impact, there is $1 billion of inefficiencies in this market at an annual level. And when we look at ourselves, we look at our capabilities. So we've actually been very successful in building operations-heavy technology platforms. So we saw a lot of overlaps there, and we felt this is something that would be very suited to solve.
Very cool. So, how are you guys in terms of where are you in the business cycle?
Business cycle, I think we just started back in September, and since then we've been on a very aggressive growth journey. We're at the very nascent stage. I mean, we've just closed our pre-seed round. We're investing in building our commercial teams, our operational teams, our technology teams. So yeah, they're at a very early stage, but we're seeing some very good traction. Every month we're seeing 15 to 20 new shippers come on board. We're seeing some very good retention numbers with our existing shippers. So yeah, it's a very interesting space, and we're seeing some very healthy traction.
Awesome. Awesome. Great. Well, it's very, very interesting, and I have kind of seen firsthand what the logistics environment looks like in Pakistan. I had some time there early in my career. So what is and the last question is, what is the reaction of the traditional business, right? You're attacking a lot of intermediaries. What's their take on all
Yeah. So I'll tell you what, forget the intermediaries. First of all, focus on the shippers. A lot of the shippers in some of the leading industries and sectors of this country, we talk to them, hey guys, we have this very interesting solution which is going to make your life simple, technology, this is, and we'll give them our sales pitch, right? And their answer is, guys, there's the door. Why don't you guys walk out? We don't care about your fancy tech stuff. And this is the shippers, right? The people that we wanted to create the solution for. So
Sure.
it is insane. But then we also need to be cognizant of the reality that everybody is working in, right, and operating in. So for the
Sure.
shippers, inadvertently, it comes down to cost, right? So then when we're talking to them, level one conversations have to be about cost, and then we start building on top of that from there, and we start creating value adds, right? So there's that segment. Surprisingly, the other element of it has been very receptive to the technology side, because for them the benefits are more immediate, right? So think about it this way, right? If you're an intermediary, and any given intermediary, you're relying on a traditional cell phone, right? Your ability to make calls is at max 200 calls a day. I mean, if you're insanely good, you might even be able to do 250 calls a day.
Sure.
Now, of those 250 calls, you're looking at 70 to 80 unique recipients, right? So their reach is constrained because of that. When we come in, we're giving everybody a solution whereby through one clicks, your reach magnifies, right? And you're able to talk to a lot more people. And this is, in a business proposition, this is a lot easier to explain. People are familiar with the benefits of technology. The advent of Kareem, Uber, Ikea, they've really helped drive along the digital adoption within the country, and reinforce this belief that business can be done using technology, using your smartphones, right? So yeah, but still not easy at all. The conversations we have, it's a challenge every day, because there are regional issues, there's linguistic challenges, um, so, and then there's a trust barrier. Are these people coming in to eliminate us? Is there an opportunity to coexist? So all of that mistrust is there, but yeah, we're able to get in and carve out a space for ourselves, while making sure that everybody knows we're here to help. That is the prime agenda, right? We're here to help everybody. So if you as an intermediary have a demand, we as a platform are willing to serve you as well.
Got it. Very interesting. Yeah. And I guess you guys have probably spent that time drilling into the marketplace and what the dynamics are. And
Absolutely.
as you know, Raza, we keep things fairly short here at Tech Sheck, so we're coming up at the end of our time. First of all, I want to really thank you and Keep It Truckin' for being part of the show. Very interested to see how things go with you guys.
Absolutely. Fingers crossed, and we're working day and night to make this thing work out.
Fantastic. And with that, for our audience, as you can see, we keep bringing forward all of these unique stories, very vibrant young entrepreneurs from Pakistan like Raza, who are trying to make a difference in that marketplace. Please help me, help Tech Sheck, make sure these stories get out, and we continue to build on the positivity of what's happening in the Pakistan ecosystem. So please like, share, subscribe, follow us on all of our media channels. And with that, thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.
Thank you, Farooq, for having me.